Okay, as we're waiting for the red to dry, I'm now moving on to the next stage, and that is, of course, painting up the upper deck of the Yamato. And for that, I'll have to paint using this color. However, I did purchase this color, which I thought it was close enough, but I don't think so after reading some reviews. And I think it was Gunpla Fixation who sent me a link to Mecha 9's website. They don't have this manual, but they have the manual for the Yamato, the instructions for the Yamato for the 1/1000 scale. And the translation was to mix 2 parts of colors, 50% of each. One color was medium blue, which happens to be intermediate blue. The other color was blue-gray. Now, I looked everywhere for blue-gray. I couldn't find the equivalent to it under the Mr. Hobby line. But thankfully, one of my Gunpla builders out there was happy to find it and email it to me immediately. And her name is Ashley, and in a future video, I think I'm gonna give out shout-outs to my Gunpla builders out there. So thank you, Ashley, for telling me this. So she told me to get number 337, which is considered bluish, a grayish blue. It doesn't have to be the reverse, but that's what it is. It would have been nice if they would have put the two of the colors together, you know, as what it looks like, and then put them, you know, say this is what you need to mix. Therefore, I have my sample bottle here. I have to get one more of these because, you know, they're great for mixing. So according to this, and I'm gonna have to do this by eye, I have to mix 50% of each color. And let me see something here. I'll get in a correct angle so you guys can see this. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I gotta put it right there. Okay. So mix this up. When you do your mixing, give it about a minute's worth of mix. I can't seem to find my respirator because I must have moved it someplace. This is very fumy, so make sure you use a respirator. And then we're going to give it I would say half a bottle. The reason why I'm saying half a bottle is because when I was painting the red on the Yamato, I used up a lot of red. So, and that was on the underside. Imagine the top side. That's going to be a lot more right there as well. Alright, so let me just clean this because I don't want to mix this in the bottle and keep it in there. Alright, so we have, yeah, about that much in there. So I gotta do this by eye. Oh, let's mix it. Actually, oh, yeah, I did close it. Yeah. Alright. And then let's see how this goes. I think I have to put a little bit more. And now we mix. There are various tools out there for mixing paint, but clearly the only thing you need is something pointy, you know, long and strong, like this mixing stick that I got from Tamiya a long time ago. The gray is a little bit overpowering in the medium blue, so let me add a little bit more medium blue just in case. Strong. Again, respirators. And make sure your children are nowhere near this. Okay, I'm starting to see the turn of the color, I guess. Supposedly, I'm trying to find examples. So here we go. Here's the part for the Yamato, the gray, that I, you know, that came from the kit. And I guess, yeah, that looks exactly like what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the tone is starting to look nice. It may require a little bit of medium blue just in case, because I did put a lot in there. Well, visually it looked like I put a lot in there in the bottle for the meat of the grayish blue. But I'm going to continue on, and then I'm going to spray it. This should be enough for the entire kit itself. Okay. And by the way, this is a request by somebody who wanted me to show them how to mix paints. Alright, as you can see now, I'm getting ready to paint my custom color tone for the upper deck area of the Yamato. I had to do a lot of preparations here, and I wanted to show you in the wide shot here what I did. As you could see, I took Tamiya tape. I masked the entire waterline, both sides, and then instead of me taping the entire bottom part of the kit, I decided to take the you know, some tissue paper, some, you know, over-the-counter you know, kitchen tissue paper, fold it up in a way where I can tape the edges and then cover the bottom part of the kit. Plus the fact that I wanted to make sure I cover up the little fin here and the support here, and there's another fin here so that doesn't get damaged. I covered up the entire area, so I don't want not one particle of the paint going on the red. There's some red parts here that has been painted, that got accidentally painted, so I had to, you know, clearly those need to be covered up and painted either way. And of course I covered up the smokestack area, make sure that that doesn't get damaged as well. I know that the top part needs to be painted, but that's something separate. I also put on the thruster here, as you can see. Just a little, it's snugged in there so it doesn't, you know, at least I want to make sure I get it out, done right. And I think I could put it in an angle if possible. Yeah, this one I got to be very, very careful on how to do this. I think I can do it this way, you know. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. I took a little bit of my sticky putty and I stuck it in there in the wave motion engine gun. Actually, maybe I could show it to you, but you probably can't see it. But it's in there, so when I paint it, it doesn't paint the clear part. If it does, I'm gonna have problems. My LEDs would have been for shit. Okay. Let's begin painting the custom color paint. Alright, so let's begin painting my custom color paint and see what results we get out of this. I'm just going to give it light passes so I can lightly saturate it. And of course I'm getting some spider webs. Let me just mix it up a bit. For those of you who are asking me if I'm going to be painting the upper deck, I want to, but I want to get this thing done first and get the regular overall coat done. So far so good. I should remove the turret so I have more freedom. I think I might have to do that. Yeah, be a lot easier that way. Some on the side. Again, this is just a light pass. I don't want to oversaturate it. I just want to give it the first coat first, and then give it a second coat later on. And if I have enough paint, do a third coat. Kind of like I did with the red color. Taking me a lot of time, so just be patient with me, and hopefully we'll see the final results soon enough.